I used my own money. I used my own dime to go to these people's homes and experience this stuff. And sure as crap, my very first investigation, um, right when I got to the house, I could feel like something was watching me, and it was really like evil.
Mm.
I walked in the house with them, and they're like, "Oh, this is where you're staying," and I'm like,
This is where you're staying.
Do you guys smell that?" And they're like, "What?" I'm like, it smelled like rotting meat in the room I was staying in. I was like, nothing, nothing. So yeah, I was like, I stayed in the room where this thing was, and I would
Rotting
pull
meat.
this was my room, and this was the room that was a guest room, but her mom lived in that room and died in that room because they did home hospice. And as I was walking to my room, which is that way, I looked this way into the other room. I see this lady looking out the window with her arms crossed, and she was like this white twinkling light, and she was just standing there looking out the window, and I was like, nope. I went into my room, and I laid down. I pulled the blanket over my head, put my headphones on. I was like, what the hell was that? I can't believe I just saw that.
Oh my God.
It is. But what ended up happening is I ended up trapping this thing into a doll that was in the closet of the room I was staying, because I believed in brine. I don't know if you know what brine is.
I'm not familiar with
a,
it.
It's a 50-50 mix of water and salt, and I had it in a spray bottle. So I'd spray their house.
Oh, okay.
Because my theory was, churches use salt in the four corners of the room, witches use salt in the circle around them. They put them on windowsills. I'm like, why don't you just spray it everywhere? Because once the water's dry, it's still salt, but it's stuck to the wall. And that's what I believed in. Like, I could trap these spirits in rooms, and it worked. And we trapped it into this doll, and we put it in a trash bag, sprayed the trash bag, sprayed the box. We taped it up in a box, and the husband went and threw it away, and nothing's happened since. So
amazing.
Watch the unedited version and other episodes of this podcast at rumble.com/podcast.
She's on the case, finding spirits in each place. Every game she